what's crazy, bro? Look how many tickets I have. I see a cop pull into the gas station. I was like, I already know what this is gonna be. Alright, okay. Alright, okay.
This is the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, and it is the best non-foldable phone Samsung has made to date. But what I want to look at is what's new in this phone to actually justify a upgrade. Who should actually upgrade to this phone, and how is my experience going to be with this phone throughout my day, switching from my iPhone 16 Pro and my Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. Make sure you guys watch the video till the end, because I also discuss one big concern that I have generally for Samsung as well as the S25 Ultra that is giving people a bit of a pause.
Okay, I just got forced up. I went to sleep more, but looks like apparently we can't do that. So I'm gonna go get ready, I'm gonna go shower, and then I'll catch up with you in a minute.
As usual, I headed to the bathroom, queued up a podcast to listen to while I'm, doing my stuff. And I don't know, I feel like I have a problem. Like, even when I'm showering, I feel like I gotta have like some news or podcast or something educational playing. So I'm like constantly improving. It's, I'm pretty sure it's not that healthy. You know what I would love though? A way to have this phone stand up when I put it down. What's going on here? No, don't shoot me! So, first off, right off the bat, the size of this thing is pretty daunting. This is the biggest screen I've used since like my last foldable device, like a little while ago. You okay, buddy? You okay? Oh. I was gonna do like the AI features a little bit later, but all the kids are here. Let's test out one of the AI features, which is called audio. So one of my sons is chasing the other kids with a diaper. I'm gonna try to delete all the background noise and see if you guys can actually hear me. Yeah, they're going crazy. Yo, I love the zoom on this thing, man. It's way too cold outside. Okay, I genuinely want to move from Canada, man. Like, at least in the winter time, move to Dubai or somewhere just for the 6 months where it's like this. So I want to quickly talk about the whole AI stuff, okay? So here's the clip, and this is what it kind of sounds like. Okay. Oh my God, this is loud.
One of my son is chasing the other kids with a diaper.
I want to do the audio eraser, yes.
Delete all the background noise and see if you guys can actually hear me.
So it does kind of work. I guess it also depends. My kids are really loud. I then spent the next little while working on a reel I needed to upload, which, by the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, what are we doing here, guys? That being said, also, if you're not subscribed to this channel yet, let's get that going, okay? One of the issues that I keep running into time and time again, the thing is, look, I use a MacBook Pro because I edit on Final Cut Pro, and that's the only thing that, that software works on. Now, the problem that I always run into anytime I switch over to Android is just getting my files off of my computer to my Android. I always have to connect it by cable or upload it to Google Drive and then download it on my phone. It's super annoying. I hate it. I don't know. If you guys have any solutions, please let me know in the comment section down below, because this literally kills me every time I switch over. One thing I did notice with the Samsung S25 Ultra, and even with my older Samsung phones compared to my iPhone, is that the RAM on this is really good. I think a lot of it also has to do with the Snapdragon 8 Elite. I think this chip is incredible. Like, just look at how snappy everything is. Like, to be honest, like, Samsung's always been really super snappy, even with like the S24 Ultra. Let's take a quick minute now to talk about productivity, because I think Samsung is killing it with the S25 Ultra in this department, and a lot of things the iPhone or even the Pixel could learn from. For example, my goodness, the S Pen, it's really nice and handy. Like, I absolutely love it, and the latency and the drawing and everything, this is so clutch. But it's not just that. Like, Samsung's like multitasking stuff is so good to the point where like I can go ahead and easily do like a multi-screen split screen thing, and there's like several other little quirks that you notice going between iOS and Android. I love that I can just jump into a multi-volume adjustment thing here. Why doesn't iPhone have this? Like, this is so handy.
Okay guys, ready to go?
Okay, I gotta like... Okay, so right now I'm actually headed to that lunch with Shevon. I actually gotta pick up like a laptop from him for like a brand deal I'm working on with the Asus. What happened?
The ice fell. It was actually water. It fell, it went here, it poured, and then it went all the way here.
This whole area's become an ice pit.
And then it floated.
Careful, you fall.
And then it floated. I'm kidding.
Your laces are open. Watch your legs. One of the places I actually got to test out the camera features of the S25 Ultra was when I took my kids for jiu-jitsu. Yeah, you're not part of the vlog. Right off the bat, I love the breadth of lenses that you're offered with this phone, because I can just zoom in to capture the action or zoom out as I like. And not to mention, if you have something that's like really far away, let's say I wanted to get like details on like the schedule here, for example, look how close I can actually get to it. Like, I can't even see it with my bare eyes this far away, but this is just so handy. This year, I know, like, it may not seem like there's a lot that's changed, but there's a lot of actually really neat improvements to the camera. Like, for example, you get the 50 megapixel ultra wide lens. I'll be honest, this is the, hands down, the most used lens for me personally on any of my phones. I love the ultra wide angle. Now, other than that, look, when it comes to video, iPhone has always technically kind of been king. This year, I'm excited to see how far I can take it with the S25 Ultra, because Samsung is, to my knowledge, the first Android phone in North America to bring out log recording. So you can internally record 10-bit log on the S25 Ultra. This is like incredible. I'm so excited for this. And for those that are watching that don't know what log is, basically it'll help you like dial in the colors a little bit more, and you can play around with like the look of your footage a lot better if you're able to shoot in log. Navigate to Easy Room Cafe, downtown Toronto. I love how quick this is. This thing, like, it picks up and it goes. Like, with Siri and stuff, sometimes it asks me like 20 questions, and a lot of times even gets it wrong. I'm pretty impressed. I like it, man. Gemini's so good. Let me just text him and let him know. Okay. Typing on this device it's definitely a two-handed device. It's definitely a two-handed device. I struggle to like one-handed type with this thing. Yeah, that's not possible, bro. All right, guys, look. We got to talk about something important here, okay? The problem with a lot of phones is that you can't stand them up. Like, how are you gonna use a phone to its full, truest capabilities if you can't even stand it up? Like, if you're in the bathroom, you gotta find something to lean against. If you're washing the dishes, you gotta find something to lean against. If I told you there was a way to protect your phone, but also get a built-in stand while you're at it, yeah, I think you all know where this is going. So this particular segment of this video is sponsored by Tausif. And look, I gotta tell you guys about their new O-Stand 360-degree Tausif case. The thing is a game changer, okay? Let me tell you why. So first of all, the case itself actually feels really nice. It scores extremely high on the fidgetability score. What you can do is open up this O-Stand and actually just like go wild. Spin the phone as much as you want, and you hear that like satisfying click. Oh, legend has it, if you actually spin this fast enough, you can actually take flight.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Now look, on a more serious note, look, the kicker is this ring here, and you can use this for so many different things, like even just giving you added protection while you're taking a selfie. You can use it as a stand to throw the phone down anywhere you want. Now this is one of the biggest use cases for me personally because I love having like a video or something playing in the background while I'm doing work. You can put it in both landscape as well as portrait mode. So this thing is super handy. There's also one extra trick up its sleeve, which makes this case and this phone actually adds like so much more utility to this phone. Wait for it. This ring on the back actually makes this phone MagSafe compatible. Look at that, it's also charging. How cool is that? There's literally zero need to get an iPhone anymore. Look, overall, I'm a huge fan of this case. If you want to pick it up, I'm gonna have it linked in the description down below. And now back to the video. Absolutely missions finding parking here in downtown Toronto. I can cross over and get some photos over the bridge. Goodness, my hands are like absolutely frozen. Oh, it's like really cold in Toronto. Now's a good time to actually check the morning brief. Yeah, that explains it. Okay, I'm gonna try to get some like quick like photos and videos of like this location here with the S25 Ultra. It's like really loud, and then we're gonna head to the coffee shop. I also wanted to show you guys an example of how extreme the zoom range on this phone is. So here is me basically trying to take a photo of this smoke coming out of the chimney on a building that's like super far away. Or how about the CN Tower all the way from here? And then I come back to the very beginning just to show you how far we are. This is me vlogging on the S25 Ultra front-facing camera. Let me know how this looks. Also, this is the audio coming straight from the S25 Ultra. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed that you can't shoot in log on the front-facing camera. Log only works with the back camera. So if you want the front-facing camera, you have to shoot like regular mode. That kind of sucks. With the Apple, you can actually shoot front-facing camera in log as well. Also, the front-facing camera is not that wide. This is like really, like I have to hold the phone like really far away in order for me to actually even frame my face. Bro, it is so cold outside. Oh my goodness. Okay, before we head out, quick battery life update. We're now at 57% battery life, which is pretty good. Like the whole way here, coming from like the suburbs to downtown Toronto, I was literally having like a podcast playing in video while having my GPS running, Google Maps and everything, and I had the screen on the whole time. The irony of passing by this.
Yeah. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out, but look, keep it a buck, I don't.
How's it going?
Always been one up on all of these. They be trying to front for all of these. Man, I ain't got time, cause they all in they feelings. Ice to the gang and we making a killing. It's 2020 and they notice a vision. You be the hero, I'm playing the villain, the underdogs. And we walking the villain, we getting money, yeah, they think that we dealing. They talking hot, yeah, if they abundance and we won't stop till we all touch a million. Don't ever forget, but we probably forget for my living. Taking the loss that was given, my blessings is already written. Wrapped it a ribbon, putting ourselves in positions to making some major decisions. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up.
This is the laptop. You know what's crazy? Did they even know that you gave me my first camera?
Who didn't know?
They know that.
Yeah.
Oh, they know?
I think I mentioned like a vlog a long time ago, but.
Bro, look how many tickets I have.
Wait, parking tickets?
Yeah, no, it's just like, look at all these tickets.
Why do you have so many tickets?
Bro, for tints, they're saying my plate is obstructed because I have this thing on it. Bro, everybody has a plate cover. They're like, no, you can't have that.
Like a plate? Oh, you can't have a plate cover?
Yeah.
Oh no, because yours is pretty high. That's
It
why.
doesn't matter though, because if I go through 407, it still scans.
It'll still scan it. Yeah.
You could obviously.
Yo, that's a random reason to give a ticket
they
for,
just
bro.
giving me tickets.
That is a random.
And then my car,
Yeah.
I'm just blacking out a print wrap on it. They give me a ticket because I didn't change it. And apparently my license plate was expired. Apparently my ownership had to be renewed. I didn't know you're supposed to renew your ownership. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Got back from Dubai. Literally the first day I drive my car, I went to get gas. I see a cop pull into the gas station. I was like, I already know where this is gonna go. So I was driving for like 2-3 minutes, then all of a sudden siren turned on.
No.
So I got like, it was like $600 worth of tickets.
Holy.
So then I was like, all right, bet, I'm gonna fix it. Tins, I'm gonna fix it. All right. Bro, I stayed inside. I was just working, editing. Literally, 4 days later, I go outside again. Driving. Woo, get stopped again. The same things I got a ticket for.
Again.
He gave me the same thing. I was like, bro, I'm gonna fix it. He was like, oh, but you didn't fix it. So I was like, all right, whatever. Just give me the tickets. I leave. Literally today.
So you doubled up.
Yeah, bro. Today I left out. I was going to the barber. All right. Bro, you know those police vans that carry prisoners? I pulled up beside that. I was like, there's no way this van is gonna stop me, bro.
No.
I was driving. 2 minutes later, woo! Again,
prisoner van?
the prisoner van, bro.
I've never seen anybody pulled over.
I know my rights, right? So they kind of was alarming on the highway. I literally drove for like 4 minutes while the siren was on, driving slow as hell. They were so pissed, and then I pulled over, and there was like, the guy came, was like, hey man, like, we had the sirens on. Do you know what you're doing? Like, you didn't hear the sirens? I was like, sir, I know my rights, and I'm supposed to pull over when I feel safe, and I did not feel safe on the highway. And then she only gave me one ticket for the.
You still got one,
Yeah,
though.
for the ownership.
Bro, I think the moment they see the color
the
and
car.
yeah, the
They
car.
know the car, bro.
Yeah.
So I got like $1,500.
Bro, how are you not terrified driving out of here, bro? I'd be scared.
Bro, now I feel safe because I literally updated everything. I went to Service Ontario today.
But the tints are still not.
Bro, I'm never changing my tints to be honest. Like, I'm gonna just eat those tickets.
Yeah. That's stage 2 done, right? Can you open the front?
But carbon fiber.
Oh, you changed the plate and everything.
No, this came stuck.
Wait, the carbon fiber comes stock?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
carbon
no.
fiber plate.
The intakes are.
Yeah,
Oh, you got the
intakes.
Venturi, nice.
Venturi intakes. They got burnt because it's just too much power, bro. The BMW didn't build this for this much power. It's like 800 horsepower, bro.
Oh my god, stage 2, bro.
Yeah.
Change your exhaust, or is it still loud as?
Stock exhaust.
Oh, stock?
But it's just downpipe.
Okay.
But stock exhaust.
But that video was just downpipes?
Yeah.
No. That's. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that is loud. You changed. Was it stock?
No.
Oh yeah, this is updated.
$5,000.
No way. Yo, this thing has a
fiber.
screen on there.
Yeah. And then like it has purple stitching everywhere. Small details.
Yo, that's sick. Always a pleasure, sir.
Sir.
The Omega
Hopefully
gang.
you can actually get it and he's not just checking
No, he'll
shit.
get it for you. It's so clean. So clean. I was gonna trade this in for that one, and then I'm like, nah, I'll just keep this. Then, take care, brother.
Take care.
I will see you around. Stay safe. Stop getting tickets, bro.
Bro, now I'm supposed to do good.
Okay. Bro, that's crazy. The amount of tickets.
It's really tough, it's really rough, and nothing's working. But there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to meet,
Okay, so I just wrapped up with Shevon. I got the laptop, so I'm good to start filming my video now. So me and Shevon were talking, and the question that came up was that should phone brands switch to like a 2-year cycle? Because just look at like the S25 Ultra launch, right? Like we didn't get some like super crazy changes or anything like that. And it's the reason why like 40 minutes out of like the 1 hour that they had for Samsung Unpacked was all about AI, right? It's like AI is like this little bridge that the brands are using. So they'll have like bigger changes every 2 years or maybe even 3 years. And then in the middle, they'll just throw in AI. So like the skeptic in me does question, like, did the whole AI thing happen just to get that extra year buffer? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Bro, the houses they have here on the street, my goodness, look at these. That'd be a good way to show pro log video recording at nighttime. This is all out of S25 Ultra, and it's at night. Bro, this is insane. This is like a full out, like, looks like Lumen from Severance. I don't even know. This guy's got like some next house. Just got back. I think I'm gonna head to the studio for a little bit. Wife and kids are apparently gone to my in-laws. So gives me a little more time to work. The biggest pain point for Samsung doesn't come with the actual phone. Like, they did a great job with this phone. The biggest pain point comes because of the competition. Gone are the days where, you know, phones were exciting every single year. Then it just comes down to personal preference. What ecosystem are you in? Whose AI do you want to put your chips in and think is going to do better in the long term? The build quality is fantastic. It's the best phone Samsung has ever made. It's just that there's a lot of different options now. At the end of the day, I mean, if you're looking at Android phones, like, this is such a complete phone, even with the options presented. Like, nobody else is gonna give you like S Pen support. Also, this has the best screen on the market compared to the iPhone, compared to Pixel, compared to everything else that I've seen. The Samsung display here is fantastic, bar none. Not to mention now log recording. But in any case, I gotta go. I'm getting like calls from the wife. I don't wanna get in trouble. So I will see you guys soon. Assalamu alaikum. How you guys doing? What happened, buddy?
We just came back.
Hey, buddy.
Come pick me up. We're matching.
Careful, buddy. Where are you standing? Maybe it's in the other bathroom. Check in Mama and Baba's bathroom. Go. Okay, here's another way that Gemini is actually super useful. What we're gonna do, we're gonna play a little bit of a game. For today's story, I want each one of you to tell me a character, okay? An animal, and we're gonna try to get the phone to tell us a story.
Cobra.
A cobra. Okay, we got a cobra.
Dragon.
A cobra, a dragon, and a
Pikachu.
Pikachu. Can you tell a bedtime story for my kids? They want 3 characters in the story: a cobra, a dragon, and a Pikachu. And could you make the story long, read it in a nice dramatic voice, and keep it nice and slow?
Clear's throat adopts a warm, gentle voice. Snuggle in tight, little ones, and let me tell you a tale of 3 unlikely friends. This is the story of Carlos the Cobra, also very...
Now I can just leave. Let AI be the parent. Why not? Okay, the battery life right now, I mean, the time right now is like 9 p.m. The battery life is 18%. Honestly, pretty darn good. So I think Snapdragon 8 Elite plus the battery size and how they've designed the phone and the UI and everything has come together really nicely. I think, like I said before, this is the best phone Samsung has made so far in this shape. I'm excited to see what they do next year, but so far so good. Battery life, huge win.